Welcome back. I'm Kevin.
I'm Karen.
And we're here for another beer tasting. We're at Disney Springs, and tonight we're going to go to Jock Lindsey's Hangar Bar. So Jock Lindsey, it's a movie reference, right?
Indiana Jones.
Indiana
He's like
Jones.
a freelance pilot.
So it's based on an Indiana Jones movie. So we're going to go inside, see if we can find a good quality Florida craft beer. Are you having beer this time, or are you going to go to the next drink?
No. So Jock Lindsey's has a bourbon that's made especially for them. You can only get it here. So I'm hoping to get like maybe a nice bourbon cocktail, maybe a Manhattan or an old fashioned.
All right, so Karen's going for some brown liquor. I'm going to find a quality beer. Going to do a tasting. So why don't you join us and we'll head inside and see what we can find. What do you think?
Sounds good. Let's go.
Sounds good. Let's go. The bar is really cold. Karen says the bar is really cold. Not the air, the bar top's really cold. So we made it inside. We're in Jock Lindsey's Hangar Bar. I went with another great Florida craft beer, or well, I hope it's going to be a great Florida craft beer. Karen went with some bourbon, I think, right?
It's a
Manhattan. Some brown liquor.
Yeah.
So I went with a Old Elephant Foot American Hoppy IPA from Tampa Bay Brewing Company. So Tampa Bay Brewing Company, their original location is in Ybor City, and it's an IPA. So the Old Elephant Foot name, so the Dobble brothers, or the Dobble family, owns Tampa Bay Brewing, and I guess one of the brothers, I think Mark, when he was in college, he had a fake or faux elephant foot, which was hollow, and he used it as his trash can. So they said that's how the name. Used it as a trash can. He used the elephant foot as a trash can.
It was fake, though.
Well, maybe they just had to say that on the website that I read, because you can't. It's probably like Poachers that you saw an elephant's foot off and use it for a trash can. But anyways, that's the story. And so it's an American hopped IPA. It's 7% ABV. And again, the brewery's been around for a while. It's owned by the Dobble family, and we're going to give this a beer tasting. So it's not a very hazy IPA. It's fairly clear, a little bit of a head. And since Karen doesn't have a beer, I'm going in. Light citrus nose. The hops they use in this are the typical American hops. I think Centennial, Citra. You want to smell it? We didn't cheers, and she's drinking her beer.
FYI.
I didn't notice that.
Light citrus. Oh, I don't want to sway you. Just light citrus nose. I'll let Karen talk about her Manhattan in a second. Good dose of bitter. Actually, the bitters, the hop bitterness probably outweighs the citrus. I would say probably like orange lemon with a good dose of hop bitter on top. Sound about right? Don't just agree with me.
Really good.
Oh, it's good. It's not over the top bitter. It's balanced between the citrus and the bitterness, but I think the bitterness wins, but the bitterness is probably more prominent than
up there.
In the citrus.
Not in a bad way.
Not in a bad way. No, it's pretty good. 7% ABV, so reasonable. And you know, not a juicy, hazy IPA, which it shouldn't be. It's just an American IPA. So well done. So Tampa Bay Brewing. It's close enough where we could drive there. So maybe we need to make a visit there. Maybe we'll do a video from Tampa Bay Brewing. All right. We know this is a beer tasting video, but Karen, tell us about your drink.
It's delicious. That's all I'm going to
So it's
say.
a Manhattan.
It's a Manhattan made with
bourbon.
non-creek bourbon that's only made for this bar here, Jock Lindsey's at Disney Springs. So you're just going to have to come here and try it.
Well, there you go. So.
And it comes in a really cool glass.
It's like a crooked glass. Crooked glass. So there you go. We're at Jock Lindsey's Disney Springs. Really good Elephant Foot IPA and a Manhattan. There's no name, it's just a Manhattan. Just come here and order the Manhattan. All right, there you go. Check the place out. So until the next tasting, I'm Kevin.
I'm Karen.
Cheers.
Cheers.